What's up, guys? Yes, again here. Today we are playing Susano after his buff in the PTS. We'll see how this goes. His buff looked pretty nice. They, of course, they increased the speed of his first swing back to what it was like before they nerfed him on his Storm Kata, and then they also made it so his ultimate now knocks up at 1 second, I believe. They said if he charges up for 1 second, he knocks people up. I believe that's what it says. But yeah, we're going to be playing him in the soul lane with the Bluestone Pendant, of course. Boots 1. Go 4 health pots, probably 2 multi-potions here, and teleports. I believe we're against either the Apollo or the Hou-Yi. So it should be pretty interesting. I mean, we should have the advantage in these lanes. Our clear should be a bit better early. If we're against the Apollo Hou-Yi, his clear is going to be good if he can get the ricochets, but Susano can do a lot of damage, so he might not actually be able to get into a position where he can get the ricochets off. So we'll see how this goes. We do have a tier jungle though, so we will be a bit slow on the start, but they do have a Kali, so she's not too quick either. Hopefully this tier doesn't go with this one first though, because if you go with the fearless first, then I can't hit the jungle camp, and that would not be too nice. But yeah, they do our clear early is pretty bad with Susano tier, so if they have a Hou-Yi in the solo lane, they are going to beat us no matter what in this jungle clear, unless he really messes up. So we'll see how this goes. I think we'll still have the advantage this game. Okay, he didn't go for the one here, which is good.
Celebration comes later. Yes.
There we go. Move over to the mana buff. It's accidentally didn't throw the mana buff when I was, or the 3 whenever I was close enough. That's okay though. Not gonna be the worst thing in the world. Pick this up and go for the 1, and it must be Apollo solo then. You're not really so. No, it's Kali solo. Who's jungle then? That's interesting. Guess it's a hunter in the jungle, Hou-Yi. That wasn't enough. Should be pretty interesting then. So we got an assassin via assassin in this lane. Should be a lot of fun. She didn't pick me as her target. I guess, did she pick tier? I actually didn't see. Oh, whoa, hello. Not used to that speed anymore.
Stick around.
Okay, she's just gonna go with the stun. Wait, did she not pick up her leap? Thought she would leap right there. She did not. I'd actually be able to get her if she didn't get her leap. Oh yeah, smack her with that 3 so we can get a nice bluestone proc on her. Alright. Okay, it looks like she's just kind of trying to avoid me at this point. I'm gonna keep doing some damage to her though. As much damage as possible so we can possibly get a kill at her level 5, because we will hit level 5 before her here. Okay, that one comes out so fast, like I can't even see it anymore. It's been so long. Okay, I'm afraid to go in right here just because I don't want to use my ultimate and then miss and then die to the tower. Okay, she is going to hit level 5 now. What does she have? Just bluestone? Okay, she does have multi-potion left.
That's too bad. Yes.
Yeah, she's just playing this safe. Probably just go for the fire elementals right here. Get all that cleared out. Okay, he's just going back to base, so we're just gonna clear that out by ourselves. Oh, and kill that fire elemental. There we go. This is okay. Kali's hasn't gone back to base yet, and she doesn't have the teleport. So if we can push her back to base, we are going to be able to get back to lane a lot quicker. I want her to use her leap so I can go for my ultimate on her. Do a lot of damage to her and hopefully force her back. Plus, I want to see how the ultimate works now, since I think they said it's like it charges up for 1 second before you can knock people up. So I don't know. I want to see how that thing is now, since You can charge a bit quicker now. Should be pretty interesting. Yeah. Okay, it does. You can see a little indication. Oh, do a lot of damage to her. I'm gonna go back to base now.
I will obey.
And I believe they got that speed buff over there for free.
Enemies incoming.
She is kind of low though. Okay, Tyr's fine. Never mind. Oh wait, our Thoth though is in a fight with their Thoth. I don't know if he can actually get out of this. Ho Yi's there. Yeah, Ho Yi's gonna be able to take him out. Okay, I was trying to scare them back. Looks like Kali is going to back off a little bit. I'm gonna go for these mid harpies. Pick those up.
Yes.
The Ymir here. I don't think we can go for the Ymir. We should just go for the mana buff over here. What is he? Okay, Ymir has the Watcher's Gift. He doesn't have the Mark of the Vanguard though, so he is squishier than he could be. Get the mana buff. Go for this wave and then go for the fire elementals. There we go, and it looks like they're attacking that middle lane. I don't know if they can actually get that Ymir.
There you go. Be careful.
Actually, we can get this Ymir. Alright, see if I can go around here.
Be careful, middle. You have sent an enemy into the dark.
There we go. Pick up the kill. We did take a lot of damage, but we didn't end up going down, which is nice. And Apollo tried to get us, but
An enemy has been taken by the dark.
not going to be quite quick enough either. And oh, he also tried, but also not quick enough. It looks like Thoth will go down though. The Kali going to be able to catch him, unfortunately. I'm gonna go back to base. Let's see. Should I go for the breastplate?
That's the nature of war.
And I'll go forward here. There we go. Run back into the lane. Oh man, that one just feels so much better now. Because I got so used to it being slower that it's like, I don't know, it feels so fast now. Doesn't even feel like it used to be. Okay, Kali's probably just gonna back off here after taking out that wave. Might actually go back to her mana buff. I think she had her mana buff though, but yeah, she did. Okay. She just backed off. That's kind of what I was expecting here.
I will obey.
Enemy spotted.
Alright, I'm gonna put a ward over here.
Take this jungle buff.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it right there actually.
Take this jungle buff. Take this jungle buff.
So I kind of want to see whenever he leaves the speed buff. That's all I want to do.
Enemy missing.
See when he leaves the jungler leaves the speed buff, and also see if someone decides to go through the
On my way.
harpies over there. Got the knock up on her, not bad. She does have her ultimate available, so I can't go for the dive. Oops.
An enemy has been
Didn't think I would still be taking aggro right there. There's her ultimate.
Be careful.
Okay.
No problem.
I'd back off, or I would keep going for it, but they have Ymir coming in, so I can't really keep going for it, unfortunately. Okay, I guess he's gonna wall, even though I was clearly out of range. I'm gonna go back to base. Teleport in. I'm surprised my team didn't get anything on the left side, though. The Apollo was already dead, but
Later.
unfortunately couldn't get anything other than that Apollo, even with the Ymir rotation.
enemy missing left.
Okay, I'll be surprised if Ymir didn't take these. He didn't! That's pretty nice. I like this. Okay, Tyr's just going for the mid harpies.
Ward left, please.
Help him take these out. Not the quickest when it comes to mid harpies. But we actually, hold on, can we steal the speed buff? Oh, here's Ho Yi. I don't know what he was doing, just kind of standing there. Was he standing there for the Kali? I think he might have been standing there to try and let Kali get some XP from that. Tyr did accidentally use his ultimate right there. I guess it wasn't an accident, but he didn't need to right there, and he did. Okay, I didn't actually burst it down as quickly as I thought I would, but we did still get it, so not bad. I missed.
An enemy has been slain.
We're not gonna be able to get it right there. I should have used that a bit earlier. Ooh, did some nice damage to her. That wasn't bad. I could actually go for the mana buff here. Okay. All three of them are low, so yeah, I should be able to take this out for free. The mid laner, the jungler, and the soul laner.
An enemy has
There we go.
been
Clear that
taken
out.
by the darkness.
Uh-oh. You have the
Ally has been defeated.
help from Terra here. Ooh, not quite enough damage. She didn't have any mana, that's why I actually went for her right there.
Middle lane. Your middle tower is under attack. That's okay.
Okay, she's just gonna go back to base.
Book on victory.
Okay, I can go one more wave, and then I have to go back to base. There we go. We'll go back to the base now.
Be careful, be careful.
Heal up, and then pick up our Breastplate of Valor, and then start going for the... probably the Void Shield next, we'll see. I could go for the Odin's Wrath as well. Wouldn't be too bad, get that full CDR as well as some nice power and pen, but I really like Void Shield on Susano, especially when I'm in the soul lane going for the Breastplate of Valor. I like going for the, Breastplate and then Void Shield. Although, Hydra's Lament wouldn't be too bad either. Just go Breastplate into Hydra's Lament. That wouldn't be too bad. Okay, someone just warded right there. I think it was the Kali.
Enemy missing left. Enemy.
Since they warded right there, yeah, the mid Harpies are down. It was Ymir actually who went for that.
My way.
It's kind of weird.
Sorry.
I don't know. Is Ymir just... okay, I don't know if Ymir's just trying to kill himself or what, but he's just running towards their base.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree.
Oh, I didn't get her with my I2.
Hi.
Okay, they're gonna surrender. I think that Ymir was trolling at the end right there. He was just running backwards, which was kind of weird, but I guess they surrendered. I don't know if they were just salty that one of them wanted to Thoth or something, and maybe they're in a party. I don't know. I don't know why they surrendered, but we're gonna end up winning that game, which is nice, playing that Susano in the soul lane. And I have to say, he feels so much better now with the quicker one. At first, I was like, I could barely even tell I was using my the first swing of my one. I was actually kind of getting tripped up because I got so used to the slower first swing on activation of his Storm Kata, so definitely had to get used to that, but it was a lot of fun playing him. I really like the change they did to his ultimate, because his ultimate, although I didn't actually dislike the fact that he only got the knockup if it was charged up all the way. I actually thought that was kind of cool, and it made it so you have to do a lot of different things in order to get a good ultimate off. But yeah, you could use it in a different way, which I thought was pretty cool. But I think it still keeps that kind of new playstyle you have to have with that ultimate, with the change they did to it to make it have the knockup a bit earlier. But it just overall just makes the ability stronger, because it allows you to actually catch people with their jumps, because before people could just leap out immediately and then you wouldn't get the knockup off if they were able to leap out and then run away, because it had to be charged up all the way. But they'd have to, of course, leap immediately as soon as you activated the ultimate. But yeah, it gives them a lot more stickiness, I would say. Yeah, a lot more stickiness, allows him to take 1v1s a lot better. And I like it. I like the change. I think it makes him a lot stronger, and we'll probably be seeing a lot more of him in games. So anyway, guys, this has been the SMGAM with some Susano in the soul lane in the PTS, playing with his new buffs. I really think they're strong, so please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.